In this land, those voices raised in praise for Nofika are especially strong.
Nofika and Byagat are also kind, are they not?
Okay, okay.
It doesn't take too long to extract the information. Kryl should be here any moment now.
Apologies for the wait. With that, I've obtained information from all of my stones. You've taken care of yours already, yes? Thank you for worrying about me. While it's good to know that I can handle myself, I'm heartened to be doing this with you all. I owe you thanks as well, Byagat and Nofika, for accepting my request with good grace.
Think naught of it. You did well to see your task through, little one.
Indeed. Come, let us all return to the Omphalos.
You took your time, Kaneko team. Did something happen?
Ah, so you rendezvoused with Kryl. How was your experience with the gods, if I may ask?
Not only did you help a disillusioned man find his way, you looked in on Kryl besides. Thank you, Kaneko team. And you as well, Deryk.
I fear I overstepped my bounds, but what's done is done.
We shall return to our sanctums. You have our gratitude for the delightful time. By holding your instruments out to the monument, you will be able to augment the missing information. Be well, dear children.
Shall we, then?
Amazing. What was impossible to decipher is now crystal clear. Without further ado, I shall read out the epigraph.
As beings who endure by the will of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. He who is named Bigot shall preside over construction. His duty, to fortify the works of men, and encourage them to build. He who is named Raug shall preside over destruction. His duty, to galvanize the star's beating heart, and facilitate mankind's regeneration. She who is named Azimos shall preside over the sun. Her duty, to nurture its life-giving light, and illuminate the truth for all to see. He who is named Nordal shall preside over the subterrane. His duty, to make gleam the riches hidden in the darkest depths, and in men themselves. She who is named Nofika shall preside over fertility. Her duty, to fill the land with life, and prepare a path of peace and plenty. He who is named Altic shall preside over space and time. His duty, to endow the star with material vigor, that mankind's march may never cease. She who is named Halone shall preside over the glaciers. Her duty, to hold the melting ice at bay, and imbue men with constancy and tranquility. She who is named Menphenos shall preside over the moon. Her duty, to perpetuate the turning of night and day, and foster love in the hearts of all. He who is named Thor Eark shall preside over the rivers. His duty, to quench the thirst of men, and water their minds with wisdom. She who is named Nymaya shall preside over the stars. Her duty, to preserve the celestial fabric of the seasons, and weave the threads of men's lives. She who is named Limline shall preside over the seas. Her duty, to administer the tides, and inspire men to come together as one, and seek new horizons. He who is named Ocken shall preside over the mountains. His duty, to sustain the breath of the firmament, and in wandering share in men's solitude. He who is unnamed shall watch unflinching. His duty, to stand guard over his charge, always and unto the end.
There the epigraph concludes. We've been given quite a lot to ponder.
Okay.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Writings about the gods, written by the gods themselves. This is utterly unprecedented.
Our yokes, lest we stray.
Hopes and prayers influencing their nature. Have you any thoughts on the contents of the epigraph, Kaneko team?
You mean to say that prayers have changed the 12 into their present forms? That is rather hard to believe.
Given what we now know of dynamis, I believe it is entirely possible. In the presence of that energy, hopes and prayers have more tangible results than one might expect. Its power may be curbed upon our star, but over thousands of years of worship, it could have influenced the gods in various ways. Ways such as that which Critically just described, for one. Others that come to mind are Halon's shield and spear, which reflect her status as a goddess of war, and Naimaya's spinning wheel, which is an apt apparatus for a goddess of fate. Thus did they create this monument, this yoke, that they might never lose sight of their duty, no matter how much they may change.
I'm inclined to agree with Raha. The gods wrote that they endure by the will of the star. Who that refers to, we all know too well. Heidelin. By sundering reality, she must have known that she would shake the very foundation of existence. Anticipating the potential chaos, I suspect she charged her collaborators with maintaining stability.
If this is true, then might not the 13th unnamed being be the Watcher on the Moon?
The pieces certainly fall into place. I wonder if he would be willing to share what he knows. As it stands, we've yet to encounter 3 gods. As there's no telling what may happen once we've fought them all, I believe we should try to uncover as much of the truth as we can, the better to know how to proceed. To that end, ere we seek out the Watcher, Raha and I shall return to Charlian to compile our findings, the data from the analyzer not least of all.
To think that the investigation might lead us to the moon. I eagerly look forward to the next stage of our filed work.
Critically. Like as not, yet more grueling encounters with the gods await. You should rest up and gather your strength.
Not long now we arrive at the truth. For the longest time I have journeyed alone, not involving myself in the affairs of others. But I have enjoyed our time together. You have undertaken the investigation with all earnestness, and it has been a pleasure to be part of it. When I imagine the moment we must part ways, I can't help but be saddened. And it surprises me that I feel that way. Forgive me, I didn't mean to wax sentimental. If you'll excuse me, I shall head outside for some fresh air.
There he goes again. K-Nekotin, do you suppose you could follow after him? I can't quite say why, but I feel as though he'll suddenly vanish one day, never to return. You know, I can't help but wonder why Deryk came to us for help. As an explorer, didn't he want to keep the glory of discovery for himself? I, for one, would have gone over the Phantom Realm with a fine-toothed comb alone before thinking to tell a single soul.
Oh, 'tis you, K-Nekotin. What is it? Snowgeem's worried that I'll suddenly vanish, you say. Well, as the saying goes, all things must come to an end. Whether we will it or no. When our work is finished, we must go our separate ways. Doing so will sadden me, as you know. Yet that sadness is part of the joy I have derived from our companionship. So I will accept it when the time comes, and strive with you to the last.
Okay.
As you know, my friend, I would rather you live your own life. But having helped you, I won't send you away against your will. Well, you are a busy woman, so I won't keep you. As before, rest assured I will share with you any tidings I receive from Kryl. Take care, my friend, and see you again in due course.